everybody, it's Friday beer time again. Last week I had my very first smoked beer. I was really looking forward to it and I was really expecting it to be lovely, and it was only okay. The flavour generally was alright. I was expecting more of a smoky taste and it had a bit of a sharp edge, so it was a bit disappointing. So I've got another one this week, and this is another from my nephew Dan, but it's from a different brewery. This is from Hard Knocked and it's called Brownian Motion, and this says it's a salted smoked porter. Being a bit delicate with it because it says there might be sediments because it's only very lightly filtered. So, little 330ml bottle, reasonably clean glass. So, Hard Knocked UK Limited, bottled by Hard Knocked. Doesn't say who the brewery is actually. Load of pseudo physics guff to explain the name Brownian Motion. It's all about particles. And it's 4.5% by volume. So, a salted smoked porter. Oh no, that smells nice. It's got that coffee and chocolate flavour in the smell. On the nose, perhaps I should say. Better than last week's. You do get the coffee and chocolate element from the smell in the flavour, but it still seems a bit thin, a bit of a short finish. I think it needs a hoppy edge to carry the flavour through. So very pleasant. Better than last week. But it's not going to set the world on fire. Now, to business. We're going to have a look at a blade that was sent to me about a month ago, I think, all the way from Alaska. This was a gift from John at 40 Below Full. It's, how can I put it? I don't know if this blade is considered to be a classic in its own right, but it is a long-standing design. And it's very similar to a knife that is widely accepted to be an all-time classic. So this is the Buck 112 Ranger. Okay, so a lot of this overview is going to be about how the Buck 112 is similar to, but slightly smaller than, the Buck 110. Because I think that size difference could be the thing that makes this a better choice for some people and maybe not for others. So this one is a special edition 100 years of buck knives. So we've got presentation tin, the knife itself, a little card and a badge. We'll take the knife out. Under the moulded insert, if I can get it out, so under the moulded insert there's a nylon sheath, velcro fastening at the top and a belt loop for vertical carry. So let's get the knife centre better, see if we can adjust the lighting. It's a bit dazzling on the blade. So yeah, Buck 112. Special edition, so we've got a little badge in the handle there. But as you can see, very strong resemblance to the Buck 110. And this is also an anniversary one. This is 50 years of the Buck 110. So what can we see straight away? Well, it is overall the same. Clip point blade, hollow ground, wooden handle scales, brass bolsters, brass liners, back lock, brass rivets and a steel pivot pin for the back spring. But whereas the 110 has a 3 3/4 inch blade or thereabouts, the 112 has a 3-inch blade. And you've got about 2 5/8 cutting edge there and 3 1/4 cutting edge there. But construction's the same. Big, thick, chunky handle. Slightly different curve, whereas it's a simple looking curve on the 110. On the 112 it curls round a bit more, giving you a bit of a finger guard there. On the 110 the rivets are barely visible at all. You can just make them out, the bolster rivets, if you look closely. Whereas on the 112 we've got slightly different coloured brass there, so you can see the 2 rivets there and the single one at the front. I don't think that's a problem at all. This may be because of the age of this knife. Being a 2002 anniversary, it's already 14 years old, so it may just be age changing the colour on the surface of the brass. Fit and finish is excellent, as you would imagine. Check the focus again. Weight. So the 112 weighs 178.6 grams compared to the 110, the big brother, at 209. So that translates to English as the 110 weighing 7 1/3 ounces, but the 112 weighs 6 1/3. Whether that weight difference is significant for you or not, I don't know. I think they both just feel like heavy knives. Where you see the 110 fits the hand with room to spare on a medium size hand, the 112 is just big enough for a medium grip. So if you've got huge paws this might not be big enough for you to use comfortably, but it may be that you feel more comfortable carrying it because it's a bit smaller. It's a lovely knife though. It's a very generous gift, I do appreciate it, and I think it makes a very nice complement to perhaps the more popular 110. So that's a quick look at the Buck 112 Ranger. We'll show you some close-ups and you can see what you think for yourself. Hang on, don't run off. Doing a quick giveaway. 2 knives in that sock, 2 knives in that sock. So 2 prizes. Just leave a comment saying you're in. It'll be a random draw. Usual rules apply. So you need to be a subscriber already before this video went live. You're not allowed to be a dick. My final verdict is final. And the only other thing is, I'm not bothering with age restrictions or anything like that. If you win the prize, I'll send you the knives. If you get into trouble for being underage, or you're not allowed to have that kind of knife where you live, then it's your own fucking silly fault for entering. Thank you all for your support, and thanks for watching.